Evan Miller had always been obsessed with abandoned places. His YouTube channel, Urban Shadows, had gained thousands of subscribers because of one thing: he went exactly where no one else dared to go. Old factories, forgotten tunnels, bombed-out hospitals, and ghost towns, Evan had filmed them all. But none of them terrified him. Not until the night he stepped into the Blackthorn house. The house stood on the edge of Raventon, a quiet rural town where people believed in old stories, stories about curses, missing children, and voices that called you by your name when no one was there. Evan didn't believe in any of that. At least, not yet. Chapter 1, The Dare. The idea came from a fan comment. If you want real fear, explore the Blackthorn house. But go after midnight. The house only whispers after midnight. Hundreds of replies under that comment said the same thing. Don't go. People disappeared. The house watches you. For Evan, that meant one thing: a perfect viral video. At 11:40 p.m., he parked his car outside the rusted iron gates. The moon hung low, almost unnaturally bright, casting a cold glow over the decaying structure. The house looked wrong somehow, as if it had sagged in places where it shouldn't, like a body slowly collapsing into itself. Evan grabbed his camera, turned on night vision, and hit record. Tonight, he whispered dramatically, I explore the infamous Blackthorn house. Locals say nobody who enters after midnight comes out the same, if they come out at all. The door creaked open far too easily when he touched it, as if the house had been waiting. Chapter 2, Footsteps in Empty Rooms. Inside, the air felt heavier, thicker. The walls were covered in peeling wallpaper, stained by years of moisture and something else, something dark and rusty. Blood? No, Evan told himself. Just water. Old houses leak. He walked through the hallway, his footsteps echoing softly. Then he heard another set of footsteps. Behind him, slow, dragging. Evan spun around. Nobody. Probably raccoons, he whispered into the camera, but his voice shook slightly. He kept recording. The living room was filled with dusty furniture covered in white cloths. Except one chair. That one was uncovered, placed perfectly in the center of the room, facing him. As if expecting company, Evan raised the camera slowly. Was that here earlier? He stepped closer. The chair was rocking, gently, as if someone had just stood up from it. That was when he noticed the marks on the floor, scratches. 4 of them, deep, parallel, like claw marks leading from the chair toward the hallway. His breath hitched, but he continued deeper. Chapter 3, Midnight Whispers. At 12 a.m., something changed. The heavy silence broke. The house began to whisper. Soft at first, like wind under the floorboards. Evan. He froze. The whisper came from everywhere. From the walls, the floors, the ceiling. Okay, he whispered into the camera, trying to laugh, someone is definitely messing with me. But his hand was shaking now, visibly. The whispering grew louder, clearer. Not wind, not rats. Voices, children's voices. Come play with us. Evan backed up. This isn't funny. The whispers stopped. Complete silence. He stood there, trembling, staring into the darkness. Then something touched his shoulder. He whipped around and pointed his flashlight. Nothing. But the dust behind him had a new footprint. A small one. From a child. Barefoot. And it was fresh. Chapter 4, The Basement Door. A sudden slam echoed through the house. Evan nearly jumped out of his skin. The sound came from the kitchen. He rushed there, breath loud, heart pounding. The basement door was now wide open. He was certain it had been closed before. A rot-filled draft poured upward, carrying a stench of damp earth and something decayed. The camera caught the door creaking slightly, as if breathing. Nope, not going down there, Evan muttered. But then the whispering returned. Not soft this time, urgent, aggressive. Down, down, down. The basement light flickered on by itself. Evan's eyes widened. Okay, that's impossible. His subscribers loved paranormal stuff, but he wasn't stupid. Lights didn't turn on in abandoned homes. Something was down there. But the whispers grew louder, pushing at his mind. Join USSSSS. His legs moved before he fully decided. As if not completely under his control. He placed one foot on the basement steps. The wood groaned beneath his weight. He swallowed, holding the railing tightly. Halfway down, the door behind him slammed shut with a thunderous bang. Evan screamed. He turned back only to find the basement completely dark, except for a faint glow coming from below. Something was waiting. He followed the glow to the bottom. Chapter 5. The Children in the Dark. The basement was larger than the house above it. Much larger. It stretched unnaturally far, almost like a tunnel carved beneath the entire town. He walked slowly, the glow illuminating old toys, dolls with missing eyes, broken rocking horses, cracked marbles scattered across the dirt floor. Then he saw them. 5 children, standing in a row, facing him, unmoving, pale, eyes black. Their clothes were from different eras, old, torn, covered in dirt. Evan stopped breathing. One of the children stepped forward. A girl with long, tangled hair and a cracked porcelain doll in her hands. She smiled, but the smile was wrong. It stretched too far. "Will you play with us?" she whispered. Evan stumbled back. What happened to you?" More children stepped out of the dark. 10, 15, 20, surrounding him. "We were chosen," the girl said. "Now the house needs someone new." Evan turned and ran. The children didn't move, but their shadows did. Long, sharp, claw-like shadows chased him across the basement. He screamed and sprinted up the stairs, slamming against the door until it burst open. He fell onto the kitchen floor, gasping. Footsteps echoed behind him, many footsteps. He ran blindly. Chapter 6. The house comes alive. Evan rushed toward the front door. But the hallway was different now. Longer, twisted, walls shifting like breathing lungs. Every light flickered violently. The wallpaper peeled itself away. Pictures on the walls turned to face him. The floorboards moved like waves of flesh. The house wasn't haunted. The house was alive, and hungry. He ran toward the exit, but the doorway began to close, shrinking, sealing itself with wood and darkness. He screamed and pushed his way through just as it slammed behind him like a mouth snapping shut. He made it outside. He ran to his car, only to find every window shattered, every tire slashed. His keys were missing. He realized he must have dropped them inside. No. Behind him, the house groaned, as if mocking him. Then it began whispering again. "Come back, we're not done." Chapter 7. Final recording. Evan grabbed his backup camera from the car trunk and ran down the road as fast as his legs could carry him. He didn't stop until the house was a tiny shape behind him. He fell to his knees, panting, shaking, crying. He aimed the camera at himself. "This is Evan. I barely made it out. The house, it isn't normal. If anyone finds this, don't go there. Don't." Then he heard it, a whisper, right behind him. "Evan." He dropped the camera and spun around. The road was empty, but the whisper came again. "Closer. Come back. We need you to finish the game." Evan backed away slowly. Then he saw his keys lying on the road, perfectly placed, as if someone gently set them there. He didn't pick them up. He ran into the woods instead. The camera kept recording for hours. Until dawn. When the police later found it, the final minute showed something horrifying. A small barefoot child stepping into frame, picking up the camera, smiling directly at it, and whispering, "He's ours now." Evan Miller was never found.